What's good, YouTube? Let me take my glasses off. It's a fun one. I hope you guys don't think that they are paying these NBA players all this money so they can go and actually play basketball. Like, I hope the general civilization, and I get it, because once upon a time, I thought that too. I thought, oh wow, LeBron is making all this money because he's a basketball player, and just, oh, they deserve it. Oh, Shaq is making this money, or Michael Jordan is making this money because basketball is worthy. I hope you don't think so. I hope you don't think so. No offense or no judgment if you do, because I get it. I get it. This world will bamboozle you so smooth. Man, these NBA pack of bitches is what they are. NBA fucking boys. These NBA sissies. Big, black, strong men. Like, so fit and muscular that you expect such, like, viral manhood from them. Just such strength. Like, Jesus, the energy of a man. You would imagine that if this energy is now found in the biggest form, a 6'5", 6'9" nigga, big and black, you would expect this to be like raw masculine energy. You would expect it to be so potently strong. Whoo! You would think like every woman should just be like, oh. Instead, we're gonna go through some pictures of these bitches and why they pay them this money. They're not paying them money to dribble the ball. No, they're not. Because that's a skill that even a 5-year-old has. That's a skill 10-year-olds. If you're a 10-year-old can also do this. A 10-year-old cannot go perform plastic surgery. A 10-year-old cannot go perform brain surgery. A 10-year-old cannot protect a woman that's getting burglarized. A 10-year-old cannot go teach a high school class. Like, these are real careers. These are real things that come out of people that actually benefit society, that makes sense to pay them different. Instead, yet they pay them small. But yet, these are the ones that really should be getting real money. A 10-year-old cannot cook a 5-star meal. So, like, if you tell me you're a chef, and yeah, okay, get your money. But I'm sorry, a 10-year-old can also dribble a ball and make a shot and do a layup. Like, a 10-year-old can make a 3-pointer. A 10-year-old can play around the world and make all the shots. So the skills that these basketball players have, they're not unique skills that's cannot be comprehended. Like, not every, like, I'm sorry, being able to take out a brain tumor, yeah, that's a unique skill that you can't just be a kid or be totally inexperienced and think. But like, how many people know how to play basketball? How many people know how to play football? But we're going to focus on NBA right now because NFL's energy is not as gay. NFL's energy is not as soft. Or maybe that's just because I'm not really into football, so I don't know what these men are wearing and what they're doing and how they carry themselves and how they talk. I've never really followed football like that, but I've seen enough of football. I mean, I am in America. I've seen enough of football to know that, no, these, like, their players at least, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the NFL is better than the NBA. They both come out of the same womb, okay? The same person who birthed this is the same person who birthed that, and whoever is the same person feeding and breastfeeding these NBA players are the same people that's breastfeeding these NFL players. Okay? But I'm focusing on NBA today because this is just crazy, okay? These NBA, like literally, NBA pack of sissies. They're not paying these people hundreds and millions of dollars for their skill. They are paying them so they can come out here and look like this. They are paying them so they can come out here. LeBron always being goofy. LeBron always, like, he dresses like such a bitch. How big is this man? Like, that's the abominable part. This man is so big, so black, so strong looking, keyword looking. But his mannerisms are so soft. Look at how goofy and gay and just his, like, what the fuck? And this, to be honest, is probably like, it's PG-13 compared to like how X-rated his flamboyant outfits are. Like, he wears the corniest outfits, just goofy. Like, you are a 6'9" man. I think I have shoes that look like this. Like, I literally have a pair of shoes that's almost identical to this. Like, these guys come out here and look like girls. They dress like bitches. We already know what freaking, what's his name? Westbrook, I think is his name. This dude stays looking suspect. Like, this is why they pay them millions of dollars. Not for their skill, but so all that adoration they receive on the court, when you see them off court, you emulate them. Now, why do you think we have a society of black men that don't dress like men anymore? Like, black men are competing with women for whose pants can be tighter. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to see which way your dick hangs. Men used to tell women, leave something to the imagination. Now it's literally men who I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to see that. I don't want to know what you're working with. Not yet. Like, can you please get that? Like, I don't even want to know that exists. But man, just walking around dick package just on advertisement. Their bulge is just busting out. Like, yo, man, there's kids in this world. There's kids in this world, man. Your pants don't need to be that skinny and tight. Leave that to women. Even women, you be looking at like, okay, I don't need to see every detail of the curve of your ass. But now you telling that to men. You see the man's full like butt curve. You know if this nigga got dimples in his butt or not. Like, this is nuts. This is why they pay these NBA players. LeBron is not on the platform or on the level he's at because he's just this magnificent basketball player. No, he is at the level he's at so he can influence you black men in the way they want you influenced. So they put all these accolades on him. They put all this power, all this money on him. So everybody, like, sure enough, LeBron walks in, every black man, if he walked into a room, is like, you call him King James, referencing the Bible, like, and it's so sad to see when it works, because you look at black men and you see how they dress. Are NBA players the only key components to this? No, but they are huge components, and that's just the component I want to focus on for today, for right now in this video, because this is gross. And you black people in this country need to understand how they set you up. You need to understand how they set you up. LeBron always making tweets or posts, whatever the F he's doing, always making quotes like he's supporting black people and he's trying to stand up for black people. He's always tweeting some shit on behalf of black people like he's the pioneer. But look at the example that they give you black people. Is this really an example of a black man? This bitch looking outfit? This bitch looking demeanor? Is this really like an exemplary, I might have said the word wrong. Is this really like what it means to represent being a black man? Which one of you black men will come outside? Well, nowadays, I'm sure a lot of you will come outside in this pink ass outfit. But assuming I am talking to men on YouTube, Jesus Christ, please leave a comment in the comment section if you are a man who knows you're not supposed to be out here in pink fucking outfits. Can men wear pink? I guess. But should you? I would hope you would know not to. Like, can you leave some things to women? Can you want us women to show up being the girls for you while you get to sit back in your manly energy? Like, which one of you, like real men, strong men, masculine men, would really show up in an outfit with a pink fucking teddy bear and matching pink shoes, looking like a whole cupcake? Like, but they splash so much money on them that women don't even think. They just see money and dollar signs, and you neglect to realize that this is not even a man that you're looking at. They throw so much money on the men, so the men don't even like realize like, yo, this is a bitch. That this kind of a man, if you really saw him or encountered him in real life, he would be the weirdo to you. But they put so much money on these guys that you don't even see the weirdness. They don't want you to see that these acts and these behaviors are really totally like deplorable. They don't want you to focus on that. They don't want you to focus on these things that are like you look goofy. They don't want you to focus on the fact that you look like a sissy. They don't want you to even think that that's an option. They just want you to see how rich this Westbrook guy is, and they just want you to focus on that and emulate him and just focus on his money and just being in awe. But look at his bitch shit. Ugh. I've cursed a lot in this video. That's what happens when you talk about a bunch of bitches. Anyways, I'm not going to make this a long video because I could, but I don't want to. I kind of just want to focus on the way they dress. The way a man carries himself in public says a lot. You see, outfits is not just about outfits. It's the mind that picks these outfits. It's your mind that looked at a closet and saw pink teddy bear clothes and pink shoes. Oh, and I can match my nails with it, and I just want to be pinking. It's your mind that saw that and said, that's what I want as a man. It's not just about outfits. You have to understand, it's the mind behind the outfits. It's the mind that's choosing these outfits. Once upon a time, a man would never have seen pink in his closet and thought that it was a good idea. But now, all of a sudden, in 2023, a man looks at pink and thinks it's a good idea. What has changed? What has changed? That's what has changed. What's going on in here? And what's going on in here is becoming weaker. It's one thing if you're becoming stronger and more masculine, but you're going backwards. What's going on in here is becoming softer and softer and softer. That you see girl clothes is literally what these men are wearing. That you see girl clothes and you think that's a good idea for you. It's like your mind is not functioning, my dear. That's why they pay these NBA players this money. Not because they're talented, but because they are used to distract you at home. They use these $100 million men to make you think doing certain gay shit is cool because, hey, he's $100 million man. He's awesome. Look how much money he has, and if he's doing it, it's got to be all right. Can't tell me nothing. I'm making money. Yeah, but you're a bitch with it. Like, I don't know why that's no longer a problem for you men. Like, I don't know why this is... Like, I don't know why men just are comfortable walking around acting like bitches, looking like bitches, supporting bitch behavior. Because the NBA is still popping right now. Like, I'm sorry, you men, real men watching the NBA should see a bunch of men who act like sissies. Like, you should be able to see through the illusion. And I get it if you don't, because one thing about America, not even just America, the devil is very smart and he knows how to do what he's doing. So I get it, you don't see through it, but you still should see through it, because if the manhood in you should, like, there should be a little bit of a rebellion in you to not just be so supportive of it. But yet we have entered a time where, like, there was no rebellion from men. Like, men just swallowed this movement up. And now they are just full-on glam. Like, men are in full-on glam. Look at Dwayne Wade's punk. Like, look at this nigga. Look at this bitch-ass pose. He literally, like a whole sissy. That's the pose his wife should be giving. Gabrielle Union, the man, and he out here the bitch. You know damn well Gabrielle Union probably be pegging this man at home. As perverted as she is, and as soft as he is. And perverted. But you know she wearing the pants in that household. And ain't no goodness in her mind if you've really checked into her. Like, the shit she's really about. She 100% is running trains on this nigga's booty hole. Facts. Like, well, what is this pose? This is a man that thinks he is so pretty. This is a man that's getting his bitch on. This is a man in his sassy element. Nigga hit you with the side. Oh, this world is gross. Fuck. I'm out. Native thoughts. Leave me your comments in the channel. Let me know if you've noticed. God, I hope you've noticed. But just let me know what you guys think of. For now, let's just keep it on the NBA status. Let me know if you guys have really been feeling this about the NBA like arena. Have you noticed it? Have you thought about it? Have you not noticed it? Like, if you haven't noticed it, where are you living? Hopefully not under a rock. Anyways, I'm out, man. Peace out, y'all. Much love. Native thoughts.